Hey Algebra 1, Mr. Chapter back at you with function notation. So function notation looks like this. It's got f and then an x in parentheses, and you say it out loud, f of x. That's what this means, f of x. It's a real fancy way to write the variable y. Okay, so it's just another way. So think about that candle problem we just did. We did like y equals 20 minus 4x. If I were to ask you to write something like that in function notation, you just replace the y with the f of x. So f of x equals 20 minus 4x. And these equations, these functions are equivalent to each other. It's the same thing. This is just a fancier way to write it. And the reason why we use this is because you see how x is in parentheses here? The f stands for function. And the variable in this problem is x. So this notation is literally saying that the next following thing is a function of the variable x. And that's why we use that notation. All right, let's look at a practice problem. So suppose I give you the function 2x plus 5. I could ask you a wide variety of questions here, but specifically I normally ask you for points on the function. So for example, I could ask you, what is f of 1? What that means is I want you to take the function, and everywhere you see x, I want you to plug in a 1. So the function was 2x plus 5. I'm going to replace the x with a 1. So this is going to be 2 times 1 makes 2, plus 5, that makes 7. So f of 1 is equal to 7. Or I could ask you like f of 0. And what you would do is you would take the function, and instead of x, you'd replace it with 0. So it would be 2 times 0 plus 5, which is 0 plus 5, or simply 5. All right, so that's what function notation is all about.